Did you miss me? Because I missed you guys. I know it's been a while, but welcome back to my channel. This is where I talk about my life. I do daily vlogs sometimes. Daily vlogs as in like I do it like maybe month to month. What I do around Charlotte, when I'm traveling, when I'm eating, what I'm cooking, on my weight loss, my fitness journey. I talk about it all. So welcome back. I feel like the gym girls that wear makeup to the gym and dress up, I'm like, why are you there to the gym? Like, what's the point of you working out? The gym is not a fashion show, is what a loser would say, because I truly believe that when you look good, you feel good, you're gonna hit some PRs. You know, you're gonna get your workout in. So I tried this new makeup look because I was like, you know what, like let's do a little wear test. So I got a cute little package PR. Yeah, little old me. Wow. Got a little package PR from Urban Decay. And so what they sent me was their 24-hour retractable liners. So it's all about their eye look. So I tried their pink one. Let me get the name right. I tried the Ruby Drip. So this is the Shimmer Ruby Drip. I post a little photo up close, but this is what it looks like. It's so cute. I think it's very subtle. I personally like this pink color. I think it works really well with like my lip, and I'm wearing pink blush, so it just kind of really like works well. I think it all comes put together, but there's so many different colors, okay? We're gonna list it out. The ones that they sent me, so freaking cute. And you know, like I am not like a beauty guru or anything, but personally I started to really put on more makeup when I go to the gym, especially when I'm filming, just because I feel just prettier. I feel better, especially as someone who works from home. I don't really go out and put on makeup throughout the work week. So this is kind of like a nice thing for me to do. And I just feel personally put together. If you want to wear makeup, wear makeup. If you don't, you don't. I went through so many years in my fitness journey. Actually, in the beginning, I would not wear any makeup at all. I didn't care to. There was no reason to. So I've been on both spectrums, like not wearing makeup at all. And I actually don't really wear makeup throughout the week still. Like I will only put on makeup if I just want to like feel cute, or if I want to just like zhuzh it up a little bit. But usually throughout the week, I really don't put on makeup, especially if I'm not filming and stuff. I'm like, it's fine, it's whatever. So we have the Matte Onyx, Brown Noise, Wine Spill, Rough Waves, Fluid Fig, Solar Flick, Dirty Martini, Denim Wash, and Ruby Drip. So we have all of those colors here, and I think they're gonna work really well. So I'm gonna like wear them again to another thing, to another like workout. But what I personally love is tubing mascara. So if you wear mascara, and as a brown person, like it just starts to drip off of my face and I don't like it, and I look like a little raccoon and that's not cute. So what I like is that there is a tubing part. So what you do is you put this first, it's all white. And what it does, it's gonna help you when you take your mascara off, it's gonna help it come off. So that's just like what it looks like. So you do this first, and then they gave me a dark brown, they gave me a brunette brown look, and then they gave me a black one, an insane black and dark brown. So I tried the black one. I haven't tried the brown one just yet, but this is the one that I'm wearing. So this is the wand is really nice. So there is another, they do have other shades. Like they have a dark brown, but this is a brunette. So this is like their lighter brown. And then they have an autumn red, and then they have a bleach platinum. Don't think bleach platinum would look good on my skin color, so I'm glad they did not give me that. But this is just what I ended up getting, and I'm gonna do a wear test. This is what it looks like, but I'm gonna take you guys along the ride when it comes to my leg day routine. So this is what we're gonna do. I need to be powered by Celsius because energy. I need energy, so hold on. So good. I feel refreshed already. All right, so I have been on a fitness journey. I have lost close to 30 pounds and 6 inches off my waist in a year. It took me a year because I decided to take things a little slower. And I really wanted to do it the healthy way. I am now in my 30s. I don't have the luxury of having a fast metabolism, which I never really had a fast metabolism to begin with. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I have worked really hard to lose this weight. And this year, my goal is to keep dropping body fat, and I want to put on muscle. This is where the hardest part for me does happen, because I do yo-yo diet in the past, or I would rebound. So That's why I really wanted to take a full year, you know, to lose the body fat, lose the weight. It wasn't easy, but I do think now that I've done it a lot slower, I'm gonna be able to keep the weight off. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a leg day. Now, with the New Year's going on, sometimes I can't get the weights, the machines that I want, or I have to maybe do things out of order, but ideally, this is what I would like to do. We're gonna do hip thrust. We're going to do reverse hack squat. Now, I would do deadlift, but I did back yesterday and my lower back is pretty sore because I pushed myself. So we're not gonna do deadlifts. We're gonna do single leg press, and then I'm probably just gonna do a hamstring curl machine or some sort of hamstring exercise. So again, like, this is like the ideal workout split that I want to do, but you just never know depending on if you can get a machine or not. So hopefully we get everything that we need, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that workout. I've also been starting to track, literally yesterday I started to track my workouts, so that way I can keep now a note of how much weight I'm putting on, how many reps I'm doing, and doing that yesterday really helped me because that is another thing. It's like when you have a record, you can see like, am I progressing? Am I actually doing more weight? Am I actually doing more reps? Am I slacking off? So I really suggest tracking it, whether it be just you could use your notes app. That's what some people do. Some people like to write it down, but I found an actual app, and I'll pop it up on the screen because I don't want to mispronounce it, but it is really helpful. It's free, so I really enjoyed it. Again, it's only been a day for me, but I'm going to do it again today and take you guys along the ride. I'm going to try to be mic'd up throughout this session. So this is going to be my first workout that I actually record on YouTube. So I really hope you guys end up enjoying it. And then after that, I'm probably just going to show you like the wear test of this, see how much this eye makeup actually held up. I think it'll hold up because it's supposed to be a 24-hour liquid stick. And I forgot to show you, but this is what I ended up using. And it looks like that. See, that's like really angled. The Ruby Drip Shimmer, and I've already put some on my hand, but like you can kind of tell. There it is. So that's kind of like how it looks. It's very like shimmery, it's very pretty. And fun fact, there is a little brush so you can like blend it out. So if you want to like have a more of a buff look, kind of like blendy. So it's not as shimmery now because I blended it out. So it looks much better like on your eye, but I mean, it's staying there, like it's not coming off. So I think I'm gonna have to definitely use makeup. Now it's like on my hand, it won't come off. Definitely a makeup remover to take this off because I feel like this is gonna stick. And it feels very light. The problem with some liquid eyeliners for me is that I feel like it just sticks to my face, but this one is not sticking to my face. So let's go ahead and get this workout in. You know what I was thinking? Since it's my first time using the mics, like what if this whole time the mics aren't working and I'm just talking to myself, the girl with the camera? It's already a little low-key embarrassing enough, but oh well, this is how you learn how to record content and be a YouTuber, I guess. All right, so now we're doing 45. We're doing 2 45s. So I'm gonna add that. Cool is that like on this app, you can record it and then you can just like click when you're done. So like I can unclick it to see how that's not green, but I just finished the second set. So you just click it and it's done. It's pretty cool. So let's go rapid fire through this. All right, this workout is gonna have a voiceover because I'm still getting used to being mic'd up. Some of these workouts, I am not talking at all, especially when I was doing hip thrust. I wasn't talking throughout my workout. I think I'm just so focused on breathing and making sure my form is right and pushing myself. So again, I am getting used to being mic'd up, but I also like doing voiceovers because I think I can just talk you guys through the workout. My first set was with just 45-pound plates. 8 reps went really well. The second set, I put 2 45-pound plates. I also did 8 reps, and then now I'm doing 3 45s. Now, I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. In my head, I thought I've done this weight before, and as you can see, I am struggling. I really should have put on a 25 and then a 35 and then a 45. I think I just jumped the gun on this workout, and unfortunately, I am just not able to do more than, I think, 4 reps. And I did 2 in the beginning, took a break, and look, I'm doing 2 more here. I think it was great to push myself, but I think I just kind of overestimated my strength, which is fine. It happens. You know what? I still ended up getting technically 2 reps in the first time and the 2 reps afterwards, but I went ahead and put on the 25s. and I tried to go ahead and do 8 reps, but because I kind of used my energy, as you can see, I only got a couple of reps in. And let me tell you, that is okay. It happens. Sometimes you're not gonna go up in weight that quickly as long as you just keep going. I looked at my old video and turns out I never put 345 plates on before. I put 245s and 135, and for some reason I thought like I put more weight on before, but I've not. So good news is that I haven't gotten weaker. I just got my numbers wrong. And this is why it's so nice to record. Like, because before I had to like look through my old videos. If I never recorded, I would have thought maybe like, oh, maybe I'm just like weak today or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the most weight I've done before, and we'll see how this goes. I'm starting to beat myself up about it, low-key. I was like, what do you mean? Like, I've gotten weaker. Now my lower back is sore because I did go hard on leg day or back day. So we'll see. I don't want to have my lower back start to take over. So 1. Only 4. I wasted my energy. Yeah, I'm like, I gassed out. Basically, I accidentally gassed out too soon. Oh man, all right. It's okay, it happens. Now that I kind of know where I'm at, I'll be able to know. So I did 245s. So we're doing that. Let's go ahead and go to hack squat. So for the reverse hack squat, you could just do it normally. But since I really want to focus on my hamstrings and my glutes, I'm going to do this reverse it. So I'm going to move to the back and scooch in. So once you scooch in, you get a little comfortable. You're going to be at shoulder width apart. You're going to have your feet kind of a little bit outwards. I like to have my toes kind of pointed outwards, and then you're just going to basically squat down and then come up. You should really feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings and push through your heels. That is where you're going to feel the most. I am going a little bit faster here because the 45 pounds were a little bit too light for me, but I still wanted to warm up with the 45s, and then we're going to go ahead and slowly just continuously add more weight. I'm starting to get a little tired. All right, I'm gonna go for 4 sets. This is the 3rd one. See how this goes. I need another minute. My heart rate is like at 135, which is like really high. Usually my heart rate is like 115. But maybe I'm just not pushing myself, but I'll be pushing myself today for you guys. So I don't look like I'm slacking off. All right, here we go with the next set. Make sure you're always adding a little bit more weight and you're pushing yourself. And the last 2 should feel like you're struggling, as you saw that little bit of a push, and you can tell by my face I was struggling. I'm gonna try that one more time, but the last 2 should feel like you're struggling and fighting for your life. The makeup is actually like pretty staying on. So it is pretty durable. I'll probably look headless in this clip. It's fine, just look at my feet. You're gonna be driving up with your heels, remember that. Like, you're gonna feel that stretch in your hamstrings and your glutes when you go down. 4, 5. One more. I'm starting to get the shakes. Yeah, I can feel it.
A few minutes later.
So on to single leg press. I went ahead and put 45-pound plates. That's always what I like to start off with, as you guys have already figured that out. This is so much better than using a regular leg press because as a short girl, the regular leg press just doesn't work. It doesn't go as low enough for me to get full effect. So leg press machines are usually a hit or miss, but if you are a girly who's also 5'2", this is probably going to be the best. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your foot. What I do is I kind of point it a little bit outwards. That way I get the full effect of me pressing, and I think it just feels much better. You don't want to lock your knee in completely. You want to keep it a little soft. Leg, toe pointed outwards a little bit, and you don't want to lock in because you want to keep everything nice. Wait, because that also felt pretty good. Something I always try to do when it comes to my heavier leg days, I always try to hit 8 reps. Sometimes I'll go for 6 to 8. It just depends on how heavy I want to hit it. But my left leg actually is a lot weaker. So this is great to kind of help with the imbalances. As you can see, I'm kind of starting to struggle on that left leg, and I'm kind of explaining that how my left leg is a little bit weaker, but this is a great exercise to try to kind of even it out. More set, that's gonna make 4 sets, and then after that, we're gonna do some hamstring. And we're gonna call it a day. Also, makeup test. Like, I don't feel like coming off, so. And it's still on my arm, my hand. It has not moved at all, so I think it's gonna stay. Oh my God, look at that. Shoulders are red. Yeah. I do legs, but I go with my arms. Okay, I know I said I was gonna do a machine, but it is like super crowded here. So I'm not gonna do that because I also still wanna record. So we're gonna do Romanian deadlifts, still target our glutes and our hamstring. I'm not gonna be able to do that much weight since I'm already like pretty much gassed out. I think I've said gassed out like 20 times. Take a shot every time I say gassed out. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. I don't know how much weight I'm gonna put on. The goal is gonna be able to put on 135, so it's one 45-pound plate. So let's see how this goes. I'm really pushing myself. When you are Romanian deadlifting, basically doing a RDL, what you want to do is you want to hinge at the hips, scoot your butt back. As you can see, keep those knees very soft, and you're also going to be pressing to the ground with your heels. So the 10 pounds felt pretty good, so I went ahead and upgraded that to a 25-pound and doing the same movement again. The goal is to always get 8 reps for me, so that is what I ended up doing, and I was able to get that for these 2 sets. Oh, I'm starting to feel it. Oh my God. All right, at this point, you might start to feel pretty tired. So my thing is, yes, push yourself, but you don't want to injure yourself. So for me, I'm starting to get like tired and I'm feeling pretty like out of breath. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna try the 45s. However, I'm gonna try to go for 5 or 6. If I feel like I am sacrificing my technique, that's when you drop it. Like, don't do it anymore. Because the worst thing you can do now is get injured and then you're out of the gym for however many times. So that's one of the things that I did as a beginner. And I'm really glad that I listened because I've been really fortunate, like, not to do anything drastic. I always listen to my body. So we're gonna try this weight. And then after we're done with that, we're gonna try one more. We'll see how that goes. And then we're already hitting like 50-minute mark of lifting. It takes me a little bit longer since I'm recording and stuff. But usually I like to lift for about 45 minutes. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do cardio. So I'm gonna go walk with some friends after. Actually around 4:30, it's already 2:30. So I'm gonna like stretch after this. I'm not gonna record my stretching. Again, like there's just too many people, but make sure after you're done working out, you make sure you like cool down and you stretch because that is also really important. So let's go ahead and knock this out because this is becoming way too long. And when you come out, make sure you breathe out. I just deadlifted. For some reason, I deadlifted. I don't know why. I think I'm just used to deadlifting, but now I'm doing RDLs, but I am not able to do that much. I can already start to feel that my back is low-key kind of compromising. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop those. I'm going to have to drop weight. Got like 3. So that didn't work out. I thought I could do 35. I think I was thinking of deadlifting, because deadlifting I can put on more weight, but like this is the end of my workout, so I'm just going to put 35s on. Yeah, that was like 3 I did. Whoops. All right, this is gonna be my last one. I'm tired. At this point, let's just try to get 5 or 6, and I'll be happy. I'm gonna do these 35 and then I'll do that. I'm like starting to disassociate. I'm really tired. Even though I'm complaining that I'm tired, it's actually really fun. Because I need to like start putting on more muscle since I lost a lot of weight. So it's pretty exciting. So I need to do this. I need to like hurry up. I need some cute videos and photos. Because then it's like, did I actually work out? Absolutely not. I'm gonna just put on 25s because I can already tell my lower back. Like when I got up, I can tell that it's starting to get really tired and I don't want to use my lower back when I'm working out. So we're gonna keep this weight on because we don't want to hurt ourselves. And I really want I need to work my hamstrings more. Yeah, so much better. Girl, when I got up and I felt my lower back, I was like, absolutely not. I am not going to do this weight. So I went ahead and dropped the weight back to 25 because I still wanted to focus on my glutes and my hamstrings and not use my lower back. So this is your sign. If you have to drop lower in weight to actually get the proper form down and technique, that is what you need to do. Because trust me, you do not want to be out of the gym. That is going to conclude my workout. And I'm happy to say that makeup held on. Can you see it? Probably looks so silly, but yeah. And I'm sweating. Like it's hot. Now the next test, maybe I can do Stairmaster. Then we'll really see if it works.